Welcome to the very first episode of Mass Attack, your inside scoop on all things St. Lucia Carnival 2025. I am your host, Kishana Smith, and of course, it's my absolute pleasure to be back. Get ready to feel the rhythm, color, and pure energy of St. Lucia Carnival like never before with Mass Attack, the ultimate carnival show right here on Choice TV. From behind the scenes, exclusive band launches, costume reveals, artist features, and the hottest fetes on the island, Mass Attack is your all-access pass to Lucian Carnival 2025. We're live at the Pizza and Company Auto Showroom this year, surrounded by these wonderful vehicles, and I'll tell you a little bit more about them later. With this wonderful setup, thanks to Shamak Designs. We are kicking off the season with sparkle, spirit, and sisterhood as we dive into the glamour and grit behind one of Carnival's most anticipated events, the National Carnival Queen Pageant. Our very first guest this evening is one of the radiant young women vying for the crown. She's bold, brilliant, and ready to make her mark on the national stage. Joining me, ladies and gentlemen, is Hadassah Romulus, Miss Dazzle Magazine. Good evening, Hadassah. How are you?
Good evening, Kishana. I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. It's a pleasure to be in your company this evening.
Oh, thank you. As
Shall I say that we're matching?
yes, we
are
are.
matching. That's a good. That means we're off to a great start.
We're in alignment.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. So let's get to know you, Hadassah. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Well, I am a singer.
Okay.
I am a writer. I've recently released my second book. It's called The Lovers. It's available on Amazon. It's a poetry collection.
Nice.
Yes, and I'm all about creativity and personal growth. I do enjoy a lot of time in nature. I'm a bit of an introvert, but I've been really pushing myself to get out there because I miss performing, I miss being on stage, and I felt like the National Carnival Queen Show was the perfect opportunity to get back into doing that.
Okay, wonderful. Tell me something give me a fun fact about you.
Fun fact.
Yeah, something interesting.
Interesting, okay. I have lived in almost half of St. Lucia's districts.
Wow. Well,
Yes.
that's interesting. Tell me a bit more about that.
Well, I've often had to move from place to place, and I'm somebody who I cannot really stay in one place.
Okay.
I'm very adventurous, very free-spirited, and so I like to travel a lot, and what better way to travel than in your own island?
So you are true St. Lucian, my girl.
Yes, of course.
Okay, rooted, anchored in Peter soil. I like it. All right, let's talk about how the journey has been for you so far.
The journey has definitely been a lot of stepping outside of my comfort zone.
Okay.
There are certainly a few things that I'm definitely not used to. But the thing about pageantry is that it's all about self-development and personal growth. And of course, stepping outside of your comfort zone. So it's been really fun challenging myself, and I do get a bit of a rush in terms of doing things back to back and really seeing how far I can take things. So it's been pretty fun.
Nice, wonderful. What has been the most exciting part of the journey thus far?
Exciting.
I mean, I know there is a lot to choose from because I know the journey has been quite an enjoyable one, if I could put it like that. So
It
just give
has
me
been.
one thing.
I would say the moment where I actually realized that I was getting to record an original song.
Okay.
Because for talent, surprise, surprise, I will be performing
Yeah,
an original song that I wrote myself.
Okay.
And it's something that I've been working to for a very, very, very long time.
Okay.
And in the moment when I realized that it was happening, I was like, yes, finally, I'm putting myself out there, I'm doing the things. So, I was very, very proud of myself then.
Okay, nice. And I'm loving that little flavor of authenticity right there.
thank
'cause
you.
That's the true you. Wonderful.
It is.
I could imagine how just as exciting and enjoyable the journey is, it can be a hectic one, eh? I could imagine. Take us into a typical day in the life as a National
wow.
Carnival Queen contestant.
Okay, well, let's say today, for instance, I got up at around 4:30. I had to get ready, do my makeup, organize my outfits. My sister helped me with my hair.
Okay.
It was fun, but it's very difficult when you have to do everything on a on a time constraint, you know?
Okay.
And then from there, it's head to the events, make content, be very present, be very warm, welcoming, even if you yourself aren't really always feeling that way.
Right.
You have to show up and you have to be there for people. And then that stretch of time happened, and immediately after that, it was go home, get ready to be here again, present and in the moment. But again, I do get a bit of a rush from doing it, so I wouldn't trade it. I'm having a good time.
You're having a good time.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. Wonderful. What has been the most challenging part of the journey?
Challenging. I think, and a lot of other contestants may agree with me on this one, but I think I have a particular style about myself. I have a way I like to style myself, and learning that pageantry isn't about how you like to style yourself, but how pageantry likes to style.
The pageant way.
Yes, the pageant way and adjusting to that has certainly been very difficult, but it's always nice because I do get to find these moments in between with my chaperone and myself where we actually do agree on something that's, okay, this screams Hadassah and it's also pageant standard.
Okay.
So that would have been the most difficult part, but I'm getting through it.
Okay, wonderful. And beyond the pageant, what do you do?
Like I said, I'm a fully fledged creative, all-around creative. I'm a writer, but right now, personally, I'm working towards more of my singing journey and my artistic journey, because later down the line, I would like to see myself as an international performer on the global
Okay,
stage.
nice.
So that's what I'm working towards right now.
Okay, wonderful. So how are you able to manage and juggle the two? Well, the National Carnival Queen pageant and, you pursuing your own individual interests?
They kind of go hand in hand for me. For instance, my sponsor, Dazzle Magazine, they support creatives and they promote them. So finding out that Dazzle was my sponsor was also very, very exciting, because I even get to have my sponsor help me produce my talent as well, which is all very important to me. So it doesn't really feel like I have to juggle the two.
Okay.
It feels like everything's in alignment and it's working out as it should.
Okay, wonderful. How much would you say you've grown from auditions to now?
Oh, quite a bit. I think that when I was auditioning, I was extremely excited to go out there and do my thing. And with everything I've learned, especially when it comes to walking, I feel like I didn't know anything when I headed into auditions. And sometimes I wonder, okay, so how did I get here? Because how much I've learned has been so great, so immense.
Okay.
I'm really at a loss for words sometimes, because the gap from beginning to now, it's
It's
too much.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so nice getting to know you, Hadassah. So
Nice
we're
getting to
getting
know you as
ready to venture into one of my favorite segments of the
okay.
show. And last year we had a cool pot. Tonight we have a glass bowl. So I'm not sure.
So from cool pot to glass.
From
what,
cold
what
pot to
happened
glass,
there?
we have upgraded quite a bit. Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna dip in my little glass bowl for a nice, lovely question. You're gonna hand it to me. I'm gonna read it to you twice, and then we're gonna take it from there. You could feel free to stir the pot.
Stir the pot. Can we just?
Okay. Yeah. Just one question.
Just one question.
one.
Okay. And pass it to you, sir?
Yes. Pass it to me.
Here you go.
All right. This is the moment when I feel like I'm a judge.
Okay.
Okay, Hadassah. So your question reads, what does Carnival mean to you? And why do you think it's important for St. Lucian identity? What does Carnival mean to you? And why do you think it's important for St. Lucian identity?
Okay. To me, Carnival is an expression of freedom. It's an expression of creativity. And I think that's so important, because we have so much talent on this island that we don't get to really put to use. We don't have as many avenues for young people to showcase their talents. And I find that Carnival, at least for certain creatives, people really do get to showcase their skills. And it's really a blessing to have all of that come together into this grand and profound celebration.
Okay.
So I think for me, Carnival is about freedom, creativity, and of course, vibes.
Wonderful. Is this something that's on your bucket list that you're looking to tick off anytime soon?
Of course, of course.
All right, nice, wonderful. You mentioned earlier that you are creative. If your life were a book, what would this current chapter be called and why?
Oh, wow. The Becoming.
The Becoming.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. Tell us a bit more about that.
I would say The Becoming because, well, crowned or not, the meaning behind my name, Hadassah, it is royalty. It's
Okay.
the Hebrew name for Queen Esther in the Bible.
Nice.
And to watch myself throughout this journey transition into the Queen again, crown or not, I do feel like I'm really becoming who I'm meant to be in this
Okay.
lifetime. So that's what I would call it, The
Wonderful.
Becoming.
Nice. Well, I do want to wish you the very best come July 5th.
Thank you.
But what can we expect from you? I know I don't want you to let everything out of the bag. I want you to keep us in suspense. But what can we expect from you on the night?
Energy.
Energy,
Energy and
okay.
vibes.
Energy and vibes. That's all. What are you most excited for? Which segment are you most excited for?
All of them, honestly. I've been working very hard towards all of them, and I feel like consistency is key. So I'm just ready to put my best foot forward and hope the crowd and, of course, the judges love it as much as I do.
Okay, so there's no segment that you're really looking forward to. You're just looking forward to giving
It's
your
a
best.
secret.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
I feel like you're a talent girly.
You think so?
I feel like you're a talent girly because you speak
It's-
about,
it's on my face.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier that you are creative, and I figure this is the opportunity for you to be your most creative self, your most talented self. So I feel like
Sure.
it's talent, but you're not telling us, you're keeping it away.
Exactly that.
I may be right,
It could be several things. Who knows?
Yeah. So if you were successful at the National Carnival Queen pageant, of course, how would you use your title of being National Carnival Queen to impact your community?
I want to uplift other creatives like myself. I think that coming from where I come from, I haven't always had the resources to invest in my creativity as I would have liked to. And I know that a lot of people my age are going through and experiencing the same struggles in terms of really understanding their path as creatives and how to monetize it fully and entirely. So I want to invest back into my community and those creatives, and also just teach people how to go about doing things so that they don't go through the same things I went through.
Okay, wonderful. Well, with that being said, I am looking forward to you and what you have to offer on the night of the show. Let me take the opportunity to wish you the very best, and I know that
Thank
you would
you
give a
again.
great account of yourself, yeah?
Thank you, I appreciate
We are
it.
taking our first break now. When we come back, we chat with another beautiful Carnival Queen contestant. Keep it locked.
If you need a credit card and haven't had one before, you need access to funds anywhere that you go. Now you got the perfect card so that you can do more. BOSL's got you covered, you got access for sure. I got my Leaf and it's eco-friendly sleek. I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. Yeah. I got my Leaf, I move independently. I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. In any store or online, I can swipe it when I need. I can use it anytime, pay it down monthly. I got my Leaf and it's eco-friendly sleek. I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. Yeah.
Introducing the Leaf Visa credit card for youth, first-time card holders, or anyone wanting a second card. Leaf stands for Love, Environment, Access Funds. The perfect card for you. Only from Bank of St. Lucia. All the bank you need.
I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. Yeah.
Shopping at Massey Stores Rodney Bay, Sunny Acres, or Gourmet, and you're pressed for time? Why not skip the wait and try our Fast Lane? It's a quick, convenient self-checkout for 1 to 10 items when paying with your debit or credit card. So next time you're in a rush, breeze through with the Fast Lane. Only at Massey Stores Rodney Bay, Sunny Acres, and Gourmet.
Lucian Carnival fever is on, and Thursday nights belong to Mass Attack, the ultimate carnival countdown on Choice TV. Get the inside scoop from Carnival Queen contestants, soca superstars, and the movers and shakers behind the bacchanal. We bring you pure carnival vibes and energy live from the Peter and Company Auto Showroom. Tune in every Thursday at 9 p.m. for interviews, giveaways, and non-stop carnival action. Lucian Carnival. Feel it, live it, love it with Mass Attack, only on Choice TV.
I want a kitchen like that.
Where you think we live in? In the States?
What did you say?
I want a kitchen.
Well, I am happy to let you know that at St. Lou Woodworking, we build the kitchen of your dreams. From ultra-modern to modern contemporary and mid-century traditional, we do it all. I know what you're thinking. You can't afford that. Well, yes, you can. We build to fit your space and budget. Oh yes, we do classy walk-in closets, vanities and TV walls as well. Our team works diligently to your specifications to deliver the kitchen of your dreams. And if the craftsmanship does not leave you speechless, and it should, our customer service is par excellence.
Wow. Next thing you say is you can make it snow in St. Lucia?
Like really, Kim?
Exquisite Kitchens by St. Lou Woodworking. Courts ready financing available.
Welcome back to Mass Attack. As promised, sitting in my company is another one of our National Carnival Queen contestants. Let me tell you, you all know when it comes to pageantry, I am my most excited self, my most dramatic self. So I am here in the company of Miss Caribbean Galaxy Real Estate. I had to say it like that, y'all, because it's very important. I'm here with Ziggy Vitalis, Miss Caribbean Galaxy Real Estate. Ziggy, good evening to you, my girl.
Good evening.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling
Tired?
Great. Yeah, I am tired, but
Tired.
I'm good.
I see you guys had a long day today,
Yes, we did.
but I'm
most
happy that you
definitely.
made some time just for me.
Of course, I had
feel
to.
I feel so special. You made my night. All right, so let's get to know you a little more. Let's start with a fun fact about yourself.
A fun fact about me would be that I'm a fish. I love to swim.
Okay.
That's
No,
definitely
when you said you were a
something.
fish, I was a bit worried.
Not a mermaid, but yes, I love the water, and I'm not sure if it has something to do with my zodiac, which is Cancer.
Oh, you're a
but
Cancer baby?
Yes,
What
but I
date?
connect with the ocean. It's
What date?
definitely, July 20th.
July 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the day I'm leaving the country. Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Okay, nice, wonderful. So let's talk the National Carnival Queen pageant. What inspired you to participate in this year's staging of the pageant?
Honestly, just again, myself, wanting to challenge myself because again, I'm going to turn 25.
Okay.
So I wanted to step out of Ziggy, like who Ziggy was before.
Okay.
I wanted to challenge myself in that aspect because I wanted it to help me with my public speaking skills.
Okay.
As well as I suffered from social anxiety. So I kind of wanted to push the barrier.
Okay, wonderful. Look at you, girl, breaking barriers like never
Yes.
before. As you should, sis. Go right for it. How has the journey been for you so far?
To describe it, it would definitely be a roller coaster.
Okay.
It has its major ups and its major lows. I have learned a lot about myself, and I think it's also brought some parts of the young Ziggy out. So again, I had a traumatic experience when I was singing at a competition
Okay.
on a mic. I cried my eyes out on the stage, and I never picked it up after that. And I think this really resurfaced that for me, like coming out and public speaking. So helped me to it's helped me to really improve my public speaking and to heal the younger Ziggy. So
Okay,
yeah.
nice, wonderful. Now, I don't know if it's the illusion in me that just like people business, but like I asked the contestant before, you had asked, take me into, a typical day. What's it like for you?
Okay, so again, some days are great, like where you probably just have 2 rehearsals and you can relax a little bit. But again, as time approaches,
Yeah, especially now.
we have, yes, it's a full schedule. So again, today we had a sponsored event,
Okay.
and then we had to come to this interview as well. And then again,
weekend time for me.
yes, we have to.
I feel special.
And then we have our personal rehearsals as well as committee rehearsals as well. So that can take a toll on you as well. Yeah, it can.
Okay, wonderful. What's one thing many people would be surprised to know about you, apart from you being a fish?
I love to bake.
You love to bake.
I love to
And
bake.
you didn't bring anything for me? I mean, I haven't eaten all day.
Oh,
so
you should have let me know. But again, I actually do have a bakery called Kizzy Cakes. It's on the
Okay.
low right now because I'm just getting into the creative process, but
Okay.
I specialize in no-bake cheesecakes and jams.
Oh, I love
So, yeah,
cheesecake. So let me tell you, I feel like you need to come here next week just so
Yes.
that I can get a cheesecake.
most definitely.
To whom it may concern. I know that this is a competition, and I'm also aware that there's this level of sisterhood and camaraderie among all of you. So do you think that competition helps or hurts personal development?
I think it depends on, I think, the level of maturity
Okay.
in that individual. So it's what you really take from says experience that makes it that kind of, that gives it that kind of experience for you.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. If you had to describe the typical pageant girl in 4 words, what would it be?
Typical pageant girl.
Or the most ideal pageant girl, let's put it like that.
In societal standards or
In your own words.
in my own
Yeah,
words?
in your own words.
Powerful,
Powerful.
go-getter.
Okay, I'm ticking off my list there. So far I've ticked 2.
Powerful,
Okay.
go-getter. Tenacious.
Tenacious. Okay.
And empowered. Well, yeah.
Empowered. Powerful, go-getter. Tenacious, tick. Go-getter, tick. Next year I'm participating in the pageant. I tick all the boxes. So what about beauty? I noticed that you didn't mention beauty.
I think beauty is what you deem it to be. So that's why I didn't mention beauty. Yeah.
You're beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. You as well.
Oh, thank you. Let me tell you, you'll be blushing tonight. Which segments of the pageant are you most excited about? I know everybody has their own. I mean, Hadassah tried to play it off nicely and said, she's looking forward to all. But I know there's one that has your heart. What's that for you?
I'm looking forward to all, but I would say talent.
Talent.
I would say talent and costume. I've
Okay.
always wanted to carry a costume,
Yeah.
so just getting that experience,
Okay.
yeah, that'd be
Nice.
nice.
Is Carnival something that you are interested in pursuing?
Yes.
As in jumping Carnival?
Yes, I'm a reveler. Yes.
Okay.
Big
my
reveler,
God.
yeah.
Look
I love
at
my
you.
carnival.
Okay, that's nice. Well, I know it's kind of like on the low now this year because
Yes,
you're
yes, of
in
course.
the pageant, but definitely after you'll be on the road. It's the 2 of us, my girl. If you could swap lives with a celebrity, who would it be?
It would definitely be Paris Giobel.
Yeah,
she
I thought you would have
is
said me.
she is a world-renowned dancer, choreographer, and again, I'm a dancer and choreographer and creative.
Okay.
So I really love how her mind works and how she crafts her pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Nice.
So I would love to see a day in her shoes. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds interesting. What has been the most challenging aspect of this journey for you?
For me, it would have to be the back-to-back events and rehearsals. Again, like I mentioned, it could take a toll on you, especially if maybe we have to do an interview and you probably repeat yourself or you get sidetracked because, again, your brain is so tired. So that would definitely be one of the parts that it's been hard.
I don't want to get too personal, but when was the last time you went to bed before 9 p.m.?
That's a really good question.
I know it has been quite a long time, right?
It's been quite a long time.
I know you can admit that it has been definitely with it.
Yes, it has. It has.
What has the growth been like from auditions to now?
Again, I'm very proud of Audition Ziggy, but again, we're two different people, and it's such a beautiful sight. It's such an inspiring thing as well, because I came in this pageant for self-development, and that's what I'm receiving as well.
Wonderful.
With, again, the public speaking and also just stepping out of that social anxiety box. I'm getting the confidence to help me in my profession as well.
Okay. What do you hope to achieve after this journey? I mean, everybody wants the crown. We are all queens. There's only one crown. But what do you hope to achieve?
Again, I would say I achieved self-development, but I also would like to achieve more improvement in Dance with Zig's dance agency. That is my agency, where I source dancers and I also choreograph. So I would like more exposure for it to bring the individuals in to help them with performances, like ensuring that they get the performances that they need, as well as the teachings on emotional maturity as well, so I can help the youth with their professionalism skills moving forward.
Nice. Who's your favorite past carnival queen?
I would have to say Shan Lucien, even though she's not like.
Let me tell you, I feel like I knew you would have said Shan. I feel like I smelt it. Why Shan?
I would, before I even met Shan, I could feel her warm energy. She's such a genuine person.
Yes, very
and
humble.
I think that's one of the aspects that a queen carries, for sure. So she's the epitome of royalty for me.
Okay, I like how you put it. Nice. Yeah. I feel like Shan, you could become Shan's brand ambassador. The way you say there. Awesome. So let's get into my favorite segment.
Okay.
We used to call it the cool pot, but we've upgraded,
The glass bowl.
The glass bowl. And like you said, you are fish.
The fish bowl.
Yeah, the fish bowl. So yeah, you're gonna dip for one question, hand it to me, and then feel free to shake it up because
Drum roll, please.
Yeah, we have quite a lot of great stuff in there.
Okay.
Just one,
Okay.
Yeah. One dose is enough, trust me. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. If you could create a new carnival event, what would it be and why? If you could create a new carnival event, what would it be and why? That's interesting. I never thought about that.
I would actually create an event where there's genres of music, different genres of music, and how you incorporate soca into it.
Okay.
So maybe we could do hip hop soca. There could be country soca. We can try to see how, like the best creative song wins at the end. So yeah.
So why did you resort to that? Why not like a little dance? Because you mentioned that you're a dancer.
I mean, again, there are dance competitions, and I don't think that's as original as seeing who can best mesh soca with hip hop or soca with country. You know, I feel like that's really creative.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, wonderful. I could imagine that, now you almost a public figure. So in the face of public scrutiny, how are you able to, navigate through this journey?
Even before the pageant, I was a public figure because of Dance with Ziggs. That's my brand. I am a professional dancer and choreographer, so I've been out there. But one of the things that I know help me with public scrutiny is just, again, understanding that your self-worth is what matters, really looking to who you are as a person.
Okay.
And also, my mom taught me from young to have confidence in my competence.
Okay.
So just,
I like that.
yeah.
Nice little flow.
Yes.
Confidence in your competence.
Yes, so just to really block out the noise, because again, they're just negative because they can't be in your shoes. So just continue to soar and the rest will take flight. Yeah.
Wonderful. So you don't feel any sort of pressure or anything like that?
No, not necessarily. I mean, again, in yourself, you do have your pressure, and you do have, again, the self-sabotage. Sometimes you overthink things, like even sometimes overthinking questions or the interview, you know? So that can be something, but again, it's in you to uplift yourself and continue to be there, as well as the support around you.
Yeah.
Again, I'm so thankful for my mom because she has been my rock. She has been my rock for all of this. My team, my sponsor, they have been there and they have really helped to propel my confidence as well.
Okay, wonderful. In terms of your sponsor, how did you feel, being selected out of a bunch of 7 as, Miss Caribbean Galaxy Real Estate?
I was deeply honored. Because at first, I never knew who I was going to get.
Right.
But when I got them, I was like, okay. Hey.
Were you having these dreams the night before sashing? Like, okay, I want to be this, I want to be that. I would hope I'm this. You were having these moments.
I'm just wondering who is it? Like, put me out of my misery. Who is it? And then when I got there and I got Caribbean Galaxy, I was really excited to begin the journey. And again, we have been making magic together. I'm really excited for the night, and I just cannot be more grateful for the sponsor that I got.
Okay, wonderful. Well, definitely, Ziggy, we are looking forward to you. Caribbean Galaxy has had a great reputation, so I know that you're going to come good and come strong. And of course, know, my girl, that we are supporting you. I'm supporting you. Rooting for you, Team Ziggy. Yeah?
Thank you.
It's now time for another break. We will be right back with another Carnival Queen contestant right after the break. Keep it locked.
Shopping at Massy Stores Rodney Bay, Sunny Acres, or Gourmet, and you're pressed for time? Why not skip the wait and try our Fast Lane? It's a quick, convenient self-checkout for 1 to 10 items when paying with your debit or credit card. So next time you're in a rush, breeze through with the Fast Lane. Only at Massy Stores Rodney Bay, Sunny Acres, and Gourmet.
If you need a credit card and haven't had one before, you need access to funds anywhere that you go. Now you got the perfect card so that you can do more. BOSL's got you covered, you got access for sure. I got my Leaf and it's eco-friendly sleek. I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. Yeah. I got my Leaf, I move independently. I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. In any store or online, I can swipe it when I need. I can use it anytime, pay it down monthly. I got my Leaf and it's eco-friendly sleek. I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. Yeah.
Introducing the Leaf Visa credit card for youth, first-time cardholders, or anyone wanting a second card. Leaf stands for Love, Environment, Access Funds. The perfect card for you. Only from Bank of St. Lucia. All the bank you need.
I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. Yeah.
Lucian Carnival fever is on, and Thursday nights belong to Mass Attack, the ultimate carnival countdown on Choice TV. Get the inside scoop from Carnival Queen contestants, soca superstars, and the movers and shakers behind the bacchanal. We bring you pure Carnival vibes and energy live from the Peter and Company Auto Showroom. Tune in every Thursday at 9 p.m. for interviews, giveaways, and non-stop Carnival action. Lucian Carnival. Feel it, live it, love it with Mass Attack. Only on Joyce TV.
Now you can conduct business with the Registry of Companies and Intellectual Property ROCIP from the comfort of your home or office with DigiGov.
We're making it more convenient to do business with the registry. From name searches to business registration and company incorporation. It's all at your fingertips, from anywhere at any time with DigiGov.
Access to the services of the Registry of Companies and Intellectual Property through DigiGov will certainly make the process much easier and quicker for my clients.
With DigiGov, you have convenient access to the services of the registry using a desktop computer, a laptop, or other mobile device. Register with DigiGov today. If you need help accessing ROCIP e-services on the DigiGov platform, visit the ROCIP office, the Service Bureau office on Beaumont Street, Castries, or one of the ICT centers in Micoud, Monchy, Soufrière, Vieux-Fort, and Ancillary. DigiGov, serving people and businesses with that island love.
Thank you for keeping it locked. Welcome back to Mass Attack. You know how they say all good things must come to an end. But before we get to the end, I am here in the company of another National Carnival Queen. I am having so much of a good night tonight, let me tell you. I love a Thursday night, especially when my queens are there. I am here with Miss Sugar Beach of Viceroy Resort.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Kitel, good evening to you, my love.
Good evening, Kishana. How are you doing?
I am good. I'm doing so good. I feel like I've just met another celebrity.
Don't mean to flatter me like that.
I love it. How are you feeling tonight?
I am feeling wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Wonderful. Like I told your sisters earlier, I love how you all made time for me today. It's always a pleasure.
Of course, I always have to make time for you. Come on.
I mean, come on. All right, so let's get to know you a little bit more. Let's start with a fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact about me? I am a cat mom.
You're a cat
Yes.
mom. How many cats do you have?
I have 5 and counting.
5 and counting.
Yes.
How are you able to manage with 5 and counting? Because I have 1 stray cat at my home, girl. And
I
it's
just
not
love a
easy.
furry friend.
Oh,
They're so cute. How can you say no?
I mean, they do so much.
I cannot be mad at them, ever.
Okay, nice. So are you a pet girl or just a cat girl?
I do also have a dog, so I used to want a goat before, so yeah, I don't know.
That's a bit.
I know.
A goat.
I know. I don't know why. I've just always wanted one.
Okay, so are you one of these girls where the dog sleeps with you in the bed, or
No,
it's
not to that extent.
Oh, not
no.
to that extent. I like you. I like you even more. Wonderful. Let's talk pageantry now.
Yes.
What inspired you to participate in this year's National Carnival Queen pageant?
I have participated in a pageant previously. I did
Okay.
go for the 2023 Soufrière Carnival Queen pageant.
Okay.
I would say that I fell in love with pageantry then. I decided to wait before trying out for nationals. I waited until 2025. I have a message to bring out, and I'm originally from Soufrière,
Okay.
so I believe
tourism
that
mecca.
yes, I believe that it is my duty to inspire the younger ones in my community, because Soufrière is a community that is pregnant with talent, and most times we tend to not tap into that creative side.
Okay.
And I want to inspire them and lead by example and show that no matter if you come from humble beginnings, you can do anything if you lead with heart.
Okay, wonderful. I felt like we fast forward into July 5th.
July 5th.
Yeah.
Don't remind me, it's like right around the corner. I'm shaking in my boots.
Really? How has the journey been for you so far?
I would say it has been exhilarating. Of course, it does come with its challenges, but I have learned how to navigate with the assistance of my amazing team.
Okay,
So-
wonderful. Shout out to the team, wherever you are. Hi, hey. Okay, wonderful. Like I said before, I don't know, as Zafir Moon, like it's in my DNA. I always want to know what's happening, you know. Tell me about, you know, the typical day in the life of Miss Sugar Beach.
So, bear in mind, I am from Suffer. I live in Suffer.
Okay.
I have to dedicate nearly 4 to 5 hours just to driving to get me to my rehearsals up in the north.
Okay, so stop right there.
Yes, I'm gonna stop.
So you were here from 7, my girl.
Yes.
So are you telling me that you left Sufre from 3 o'clock?
I have to be up from like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I have makeup appointments, then I have rehearsals with the girls. I have my own personal rehearsals,
Right.
events back to back to back. So it can take a toll on you, like Ziggy mentioned previously. But with the assistance of my team, I have been just keeping my eye on the prize and just not letting it affect me,
I
honestly.
agree, because it sounds as if it's a flight. See, my girl, like you're hopping on board your own JetBlue or American Airlines, but by land.
Let me tell you.
Well, I know. I mean, with success comes a lot of sacrifices,
That is
determination, and
correct.
dedication, and I'm pretty sure you will reap the rewards in the end.
I know it's going to be worth it. Yes.
I like the confidence.
Thank
I
you.
love that. What has been the most fun and interesting aspect of the journey?
The most interesting thing has been what I've learned about myself throughout this process. I've realized how resilient I am with all the challenges that I have been faced with, and I
Yeah.
have risen above the occasion. I have just really blew myself away. I'm astonished. I am so proud of the person that I have become today from since auditions.
Okay, I'm proud
Yes.
of you too.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you too. What segments of the pageant are you most excited about?
Excited.
Yeah.
I would say I am also excited about the interview segment.
That's
I know that's different.
That's very different. So you kind of caught me off guard there.
Yes. With the bunch of ladies going up for the pageant this year, we all have a high level of intellect and eloquence, and I think it's going to be very interesting to watch on the night of the show. So I'm excited. I've been working extremely hard behind the scenes with my speech coach just to utilize the best techniques to get the best message across.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. And you've been on a stage before.
Yes, I'm not new to the stage.
Yeah, you're definitely not new to the stage. So what has it been for you on stage? You know, tell me, what's it like for you, you know, being on stage? What goes through your mind? Are you nervous? I mean, it's normal to be nervous. Some people can contain the anxiety, others cannot. So what is it like for you?
I honestly love being a little nervous. It makes me perform better. That sounds crazy. I know it does, but it pushes me. It really does. The adrenaline is rushing through my system. I absolutely love the little thrill that I get from it.
Okay,
Yes.
wonderful. Would you prefer an intimate crowd or a large crowd? Because for me, it may sound, you know, a little weird, but I don't know. For me, I love a large crowd because I could be looking at the back and God knows what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at you.
I think the large
But
crowd.
you prefer a large crowd.
Yes.
I know that we
I don't have to see, okay, this is my mom. This is, no.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to see
Because
that.
you know our mommies, they stare at us and like, go.
All the time.
I'm pretty sure mommy's tuned in and locked in right now. Eh?
Hi, Mom.
Yes. Wonderful. Nice. What's your most unique or surprising talent?
Unique or surprising? Okay. I can laugh like SpongeBob. That is quite, I know.
I don't know if I should ask you to laugh.
Don't
like
make me do
SpongeBob
that
live.
on live. Don't make me do
But
it.
I want to hear that laugh.
Oh my God.
Okay, you see that
I'll
thing?
do it, I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Okay, but don't watch me.
Okay,
When
I'll
I
not
do
watch
it,
you.
Ishan.
I love it, girl. I love it. Okay, SpongeBob. I see you. Go, SpongeBob. Let me tell you, you made my night. Eh?
I love that.
It had to be one of y'all. You see my team, I love the girls. I love it. Nice. You see, I'm happy that we got into, you know, this light and joyful mood because we're getting to one of the most tense, you know, aspects
It's
of the,
okay.
and it's through no fault of mine, eh?
It's okay. I
So,
wouldn't blame you.
in my little glass bowl, I have some lovely little notes there. Feel free to shake, stir, grind, whatever you want to do, my love. Just one. One dose is enough. Trust me.
You read it?
Yes, I am going to read it for you. You ready? Yeah. Okay. Describe a challenge you've overcome and how has it made you stronger? Okay. Describe a challenge that you've overcome and how has it made you stronger?
Growing up as a child, I grew up with 5 siblings, so it was quite difficult to receive individual attention from my parents and my siblings. So I clinged to dance as my safe space, as my form of self-expression in times when my words were not enough to express how I felt. And it taught me to be resilient. It taught me the power of my authenticity. And to me, dance is more than just about movement. It is how I am able to connect with persons on a deeper, more meaningful level and just pushed barriers. Yes.
Okay, wonderful, nice. Is Carnival, something that is on your bucket list that you're looking to tick off?
Yes. I am a rebel.
Yes. Yeah, I like it. What would you say makes someone a good role model?
Good role model. Respectful.
Okay.
Humble.
Tick.
Intelligent.
Tick.
Eloquent.
Tick. That's Kishana. That's Kishana Smithy.
Tick, tick, tick. Yep.
Tick,
For
tick,
my
tick.
boxes.
Okay. And if you had to describe the ideal pageant girl, in your opinion, in 4 words, what would it be?
Confident, both inside. Well, yeah. Confident, beautiful, both inside and out. Talented.
Talented. I could sing very well.
Yes.
So.
And sharp.
Sharp.
Yes.
What does that mean? Like cut people?
No. Like when I say sharp, I mean you always look the part. You always ready. You always
cutesy and
yes.
demure.
We stay ready. We don't get ready.
Okay.
Yes.
I like you. I need to bring you everywhere with me, my girl, because I feel like this is girl talk 101. I like it. Well, Kitel, it was a pleasure chit-chatting with you. I am looking forward to you and what your journey and how it unfolds and what it brings. I just want to wish you the very best. And of course, thank you for stopping by on Mass Attack.
Thank you so much, Kishana. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. All right, we are getting ready to take a break. When we get back, more great vibes right here on Mass Attack. Keep it locked.
If you need a credit card and haven't had one before, you need access to funds anywhere that you go. Now you got the perfect card so that you can do more. BOSL's got you covered, you got access for sure. I got my Leaf and it's eco-friendly sleek. I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. Yeah. I got my Leaf, I move independently. I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. In any store online, I can swipe it when I need. I can use it anytime, pay it down monthly. I got my Leaf and it's eco-friendly sleek. I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. Yeah.
Introducing the Leaf Visa credit card for youth, first-time cardholders, or anyone wanting a second card. Leaf stands for Love, Environment, Access Funds. The perfect card for you. Only from Bank of St. Lucia. All the bank you need.
I can swipe it, tap it, beep. Swipe it, tap it, beep. Yeah.
Lucian Carnival fever is on, and Thursday nights belong to Mass Attack, the ultimate carnival countdown on Choice TV. Get the inside scoop from Carnival Queen contestants, soca superstars, and the movers and shakers behind the bacchanal. We bring you pure carnival vibes and energy live from the Peter and Company Auto Showroom. Tune in every Thursday at 9 p.m. for interviews, giveaways, and non-stop carnival action. Lucian Carnival. Feel it, live it, love it with Mass Attack, only on Choice TV.
Now you can conduct business with the Registry of Companies and Intellectual Property ROCIP from the comfort of your home or office with DigiGov.
We're making it more convenient to do business with the registry. From name searches to business registration and company incorporation. It's all at your fingertips, from anywhere at any time with DigiGov.
Access to the services of the Registry of Companies and Intellectual Property through DigiGov will certainly make the process much easier and quicker for my clients.
With DigiGov, you have convenient access to the services of the registry using a desktop computer, a laptop, or other mobile device. Register with DigiGov today. If you need help accessing ROSIP e-services on the DigiGov platform, visit the ROSIP office, the Service Bureau office on Beaumont Street, Castries, or one of the ICT centers in Micoud, Moshi, Soufrière, Vieux-Fort, and Ancillary. DigiGov, serving people and businesses with that island love.
We can't be in here with all these wonderful vehicles and not talk about them. Let's take a look at the Qashqai. This beautiful blue model here, it features 1.3 turbo two-wheel drive, a rear view camera with parking sensors, HIST start assist, automatic engine start and stop in traffic, 8-inch touchscreen stereo, a glass roof with electronic shade, intelligent lane intervention, and so much more. Prices start as low as 96K for the Qashqai Sense. Come on down to Peter and Company Auto on the Vidbutai Highway and test drive a Nissan Qashqai. See how I got out of that? This could be yours. In our Carnival news tonight, let's start off with L'Histoire Carnival, June 17th, 7:30 p.m. at the Financial Center. Of course, it's free to everyone. L'Histoire Carnival, a free public lecture and panel discussion designed to educate and inspire us through storytelling, historical insight, and lived experiences. The event gives space to honor the traditions of Lucian Carnival, reflect on how the festival has evolved, and highlight the forces that have shaped it over generations. Listen to stories from Carnival icons, creatives, and calypsonians, plus a powerful keynote by Dr. Anthea Octave. In more news, Groovy and Power Soca Monarch semi-finals. The stage is set, of course, for the highly anticipated Groovy and Power Soca Monarch semi-finals, as 20 Groovy Soca and 20 Power Soca entries have officially advanced to the next phase of the 2025 competition. The Power Soca qualifiers are as follows: Bronx and Mata, Mashup Party, Carlton C.R. Roberts, Pace Yourself, The Great, Paints and Powder, Desrel and Jardel, The Car, Ezra, The Fun Machine, Miserable, Emra Niddy, Keep Up, Kado, Freedom, Keisha K, Burn Up the Party, Lolani and Orion, Sorry, Manchas, We Doing What We Want, Micah and Imra Niddy, I Am Soca, Monster, Monsters Out, Ninja Dan and Mighty Sizzler, Tewe Val, Naireti, Runaway, Orion, Go Hard or Go Home, Cupid and Rickety, Run, Shemi J and Sedale, Aliens, Sire, All in We, Sly, Frass, and T-Blacks featuring Nerdy, We Divide. The Groovy Soca qualifiers are Alpha, Bystander, Blaze, Pure Good Vibes, Carlton C.R. Roberts, We Not Leaving, Estee Blazing, Feeling Nice, Ezra the Fun Machine, Dance With Me, Imran Nerdy, Warning, Cardo, All My Time, Kitina, Carnival Calling, Manchus, They Wrong For That, Keisha K, Different Energy, MNR, No Sweeter, MTX, Come Home With Me, Ninja Dan, Juicy Mango, Naireti, Thank God, Orion, Follow You, Cupid and Alpha Colors, Rickety and Arthur Ale, Praises, Sedale, Never Me Again, and T-Black's What Is Mine. This exciting third stage will take place on Friday, June 27th, 2025 at the National Cultural Center grounds. Tickets are available at the Cell Outlets Island-wide and Steve's Barbershop. And that's it for us tonight on Mass Attack. Of course, you could catch us here next week, Thursday, same place, same time, 9 p.m. on Choice TV for more mass, music, and carnival energy. I'm Kishana, and it was a pleasure. Good night.